All right, so here with Kirk, discuss project 2025 with a college student. So couples of policy will be discussed at the course of it. So I decided to share this video with you. So without any further ado, let's get on to the video and check this out.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, thank you for coming. Sorry, can I adjust this?
Yeah,
I'm
sure,
really
of course.
short.
Yes.
Thank you for coming.
What's your name?
My name is Patricia.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for coming. So I just want you to clear up some things about Project 2025. I know Trump has refused, said he doesn't know anything about it a lot of times, but people keep bringing that up. So I just wanted to, can you give me some insights about that?
Yeah, the question was about Project 2025. So it was authored by an outside group called the Heritage Foundation, not part of the Trump campaign. Has some good ideas, has some really wacky ideas in it, and now Trump is being blamed for every single part of it. So let me tell you what this would be like. This would be like if a group of Democrat think tank operatives would put together a suggestion of what they think Kamala Harris should do in a second term. They call it Project 2025. Kamala Harris doesn't know about it, and then all of a sudden she has to defend it, if that makes sense. What Donald Trump will defend is the 20 things on his website. So there are 20 things in the Republican platform. It's we're going to drill on day one, secure the border, end the Russian-Ukrainian war. We don't have to wonder about what Trump would do because we can look at 4 years of him as president. And it's not about the rhetoric. It's not about any of that. It's there were no new wars. People were getting richer. Our border was secure. We saw that for 4 years. And they want to try to hoodwink you and scare you into, oh, Project 2025. Yeah, Donald Trump's true Project 2025 is lower energy costs, lower home prices, and a stable country, not the 800-page document that has been published.
So I'm gonna speak about the when you said lower home cost. So can you please just give me numbers of estimated numbers of new home buyers in Trump's administration compared to Biden's? Because I personally disagree with that, because during Trump's administration, my parents found it really hard to buy a house. But then during Biden's administration, they really found it very, very easy. We saved for 2 months, and my dad was able to get a house, a down payment, and a good loan. So
what's his interest rate?
I don't know, but
Yeah.
It was really low.
Yeah, it's not really low.
It was really low. I can tell you that. You know my dad. I can tell
Yeah,
you
I'm
that.
just saying though, but the interest rates were at 2% under Trump, and they're
Well,
10%
okay.
now.
Okay.
Maybe there was some program he was part of that I'm
But
not
then
familiar with. But yeah.
I just need to know the number of people that were able to buy houses during Trump's administration compared.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, so
because
home ownership is going down dramatically. Renting is going up, and just the home prices themselves reflect that. So when you have a bunch of people that are trying to buy a restricted good, simple supply and demand, you have prices go up, right?
Okay.
So when you have a bunch of people that try to buy an abundant good, prices stabilize. If you have not a lot of people that try to buy an abundant good, then prices go down. But yes, renting is going up nearly across the country, across the board. Under Donald Trump, we were averaging a couple million new homes that were being built every single year. That's not the case right now. And just the one kicker number, I'm glad your dad was able to do well, but the average interest rate under Trump was 2%. Now it's 10%. So to get a mortgage, a 30-year mortgage, you guys are getting slaughtered. I mean, you're going to make the bank a lot of money, right? And so right now, if you want to go buy a home here in Denton, they're going to run a credit score. They'll say, okay, how much are you making a year? Let's pretend you guys out of college, you do well, and you are earning $90,000 a year. Can't own a home. $105,000 a year. Can't own a home. $110,000 a year. Can't own a home. You guys understand how insane that is? A lot of you guys probably thought, if I'm able to earn 6 figures, I can get my piece of the American dream. The numbers don't reflect that. And that's according to Zillow.com. And that doesn't count all the other expenses you have to pay for, which are more expensive. And so I'm glad your family did well, but the data shows most people are not.
Okay, so the last question is about employment. So would you, so for people getting jobs. So I know during COVID, employment went down because of course the pandemic and stuff. So what maybe I haven't really read into this, but what is Trump's plan about employment? Because people are really finding it hard to get jobs right now. So
I agree, they are finding it hard to get jobs. And so we are on the precipice of an economic collapse. We have been drawing down this cheap money monetary policy for quite some time, a couple of years. Number one, we have to lower energy costs. which makes it easier for employers to hire. We have to drill, baby, drill, and here in the state of Texas, it is very easy to drill, and it would create tons of jobs. Number two, we have to get interest rates down, which means you need economic growth, which President Trump can do quite easily. But yes, when it comes to employment, they keep on revising the employment numbers. They, oh, the employments are great. Then 100,000 jobs actually lost. 100,000. We lost 1.3 million jobs so far this year, and it's going to get even worse next year. But again, we don't have to worry or wonder about the employment numbers, because when Trump was president, we had the lowest ever black unemployment, lowest ever Hispanic unemployment, lowest ever Asian American unemployment. And you guys remember the Trump years. Life was not as financially hard during the Trump years. It just wasn't. Things were less expensive. It was easier to take vacations. It was easier to own a home. It's because when we have a humming economy that is built first from the middle class, which Trump did, things start to work a lot better. Our economy is currently built on a house of cards.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you
Yeah,
so much. Thank you.
too.
Well, that's a very interesting one, listening to Charlie Kirk explaining policies of President Donald J. Trump to this very young lady. The only thing that I did not agree with the young lady was when she was talking about the interest rate during President Trump, and then now in Biden, and then Kamala, because we all know that prices of houses, you understand, have gone way up. And just like how Charlie Kirk explained to her, except her father have some kind of special programs, there's no way, you understand, getting a home, you understand, in this very administration, you understand, is better than that of President Donald J. Trump. But nevertheless, she was a little bit respectful, and then I believe that at the end of it, she learned a lot from Charlie Kirk, from some of his explanation. And then I also believe that some of you also learned few things, you understand, from Charlie Kirk as he was discussing, you understand, policy of President Donald J. Trump. And of course, election, you understand, is close by, or should I say that election have already commenced in some other places. So I'll just encourage some of you, if you like President Donald J. Trump, then you should just go ahead, you understand, and vote for him to make America great again. Of course, he has already pointed out, in essence, some couple of things, just like how Charlie Kirk says that you can go to the website and verify some of the things that Trump have says that he is going to do. And then concerning that project 2025, of course, it's just that some of the Republicans, of course, they just came together and they just felt that, look, this is how they think that maybe probably the country should be run in case Trump win the presidency. But then it does not directly mean that whatever that you can see out there in Project 2025, that Trump have something to do with it. But then I believe that they all do that in good faith. But then we just hope that when Trump win, that things are going to be better. And then some of the things that he says that he is going to do whenever he gets to office, such as going to secure the border. And then of course we could talk about, understand, the international policy to bring peace, you understand, in the Middle East, and then also that of Russia and then Ukraine, you understand, reduce the interest rate that can be able to, like, at least encourage some of these small skills and businesses, and then a lot of it. And of course that of employment. Of course we all know that, of course, during Trump administration, what that really, you understand, crippled, you understand, him was the COVID. But nevertheless, you understand, probably we may not face that very thing that we did as of that time. And I know that a lot of you have told an opinion concerning this, and I wanted to drop it at the comment section, and may God bless you as you do so. So this is the end of my video. If you like my reaction, you should like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any video you want me to react to, don't forget to drop it at the comment section, and I'm going to check it out. So you remain blessed, and I see you in my next video. Goodbye.